So in module 1.1, we have covered like what we have covered till now, that how to navigate in the system, how we can know the different application, how we can, we have set up yesterday our instance, personal development instance, to play around, to learn Servicenow. Now in the next section, what we are going to do, we are going to learn detail on list and filter. When you're talking about list and filter, what does it mean? It like how a list of data is getting displayed in a single page, how the data is displayed, and how we can filter and get the record on for our own interest. Okay. So if you remember, when we talk about accessing Servicenow, it can be done through users. Like you need to create a user, and then user have to log in into Servicenow instance and get the whatever application they have assigned to, they can get it access. Then we got come to know about the concept of group yesterday. Now the whole mechanism of group and user and how they are accessing different application is depends on a concept called roles. Okay, so what is role? A role is nothing but a collection of permission. Okay, it grant user to see what they can see in the application and what they cannot see. So to make it more clear, right, I will just show you in the instance. It will be better. Here, if you notice, this is a Servicenow usual. Everybody has this instance. It's a similar one.
Yes.
Now, if you notice here, if you click here on the left hand side, sorry, it's little
Right.
slow. It's showing system administrator. Everybody will get this one.
Yeah, system admin.
So this is what you are going. This is the super admin, and this is only the first user which you are logging as this user. Now, if I want to, yesterday I show you that you all have created a user in my name, right? One user you have created that I can access. Now here I'm clicking on all, and I can see different type of application here, modules here, right? Incident, all this thing you can see here, correct? Incident, problem, change, incident, problem, change, CMDB, all type of application you can see. Now I just try to impersonate. Impersonate means I will try to log in as a different user now. So I click on impersonate. Now here I will use another name, any name I can, whatever in the database. It's so many and is there, right? Suppose I took Abraham Lincoln. So this person has got, I enter as this persona, Abraham Lincoln. Now I click on all right. If you notice, my access is less here. Only have self-service. Incident, problem, change is not coming. Can anybody answer why those all applications are not coming?
Hello?
Yeah, anybody answer?
What was the question again? Sorry about that.
When I log in as a system administrator, right, when you can check your instance, you have a lot of application here.
Yeah.
But in my case, I have logged in as a Abraham Lincoln. And now if I click on all, I get only this many options, very less options. Why? Why is it so?
Yeah, because you're impersonating now.
Yeah, I'm impersonating, but what is another reason? Is this user, why this user is not able to see many applications? Why system administrator can see so many roles and so many applications? Why? What is the
Because
reason?
they don't have access.
Because he's not an administrator.
Yes, that is the
Oh,
but what is the reason? Like how he became an administrator? Let me rephrase the question. Can I create a different administrator here?
no,
Why?
because it's impersonate user.
Oh, that is good, but can I do something to give him more application access?
Mm,
Um,
I
not
don't.
not at this point.
So my what I was trying to say that there should be some mechanism through that some user can see more application and some user can see less application. Okay. I'm impersonating other user, able tutor. Now you can see similar thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm ending the impersonation. Like I return back to admin and I can see so many application now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the answer behind this, like what I was trying to make you understand, right? This the the person, whoever is logging into the system, right? The user is whoever in the login in the system. What they can see and what they cannot see depends upon the role. 1 second, I will be back. Just one. Yeah. So my answer to like yeah. So what you understand, Samson? Any idea?
So from what I got so far with
Hmm.
the what you just explained,
Hmm.
he has their own role and access to what they can see.
Yes. So how they are getting the access is they are getting through the concept of role. Okay. So if you see somebody, they are not able to see some application in service now, it means that they don't have that role with them. Okay.
Okay.
If we can provide a role to them, they can see that application. If the
Okay.
remove if we remove the role, they will not able to see the application.
To see
So it's a simple concept. If you want to grant access to application, you have to provide that role to that user.
to that person, to
That
the
person.
user. Sorry.
Okay, user, yeah. And like any other concept in service now, the role is represented by a recording sys underscore table. Okay. So this is so many roles here. All the roles are defined in this table. Okay.
Okay.
Now the what is the best practice of uh, giving the role? You have to first step, you have to create a role, then you have to assign the role to the group. In third step, you have to add or remove user from the group. Now the roles, like roles contain other roles also. For example, if you can see here, catalog admin, it contains user criteria admin role and catalog role. So what does it mean? It means that whatever permission the catalog role has, it will automatically go to catalog admin role. And whatever permission the user criteria admin role has, it will again go to the catalog admin. This is the simple definition. You'll be
Okay.
more clear in this if you understand this right. Go through this slide, it will be more clear. Catalog role has service catalog access. User criteria admin role has service catalog user criteria, knowledge user criteria access. In a simple way, if you have this role, you can go to ServiceNow and see this instance, see this application, service catalog. Okay. If you have this admin role, you can see this two module, this module and this module. But a catalog admin role can see what catalog role can show, what this person user can see, and plus they have their own three different instinct role. Can you notice it?
Yeah. So
This is
now, yeah, catalog admin has all access to all what catalog role and criteria admin role can see.
exactly. Plus they have his own also.
They have their own.
So this is the concept, okay?
Okay.
If you'll see it, it's just migrated here, mapped here, and now they have this unique, okay?
Another example is when you had us edit our roles yesterday. It added like 22 additional rows up top.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yes,
Because
yes.
you remember I was asking like why do we have all these rows? Like it was, yeah. So I understand.
So it's like why I'm going slow here, right? If you notice my training, in some of the slide or some of the part I go very slow. Some part I go very fast and skip it. Because that is just the theory part. But this type of concept, right, role is very like important to understand. You can get it slowly, but it's very important to understand or map with your real-time scenario also. Like in this example, right, this I have created on my own, like to just make understand my candidates what I'm talking about. So if you will see this, right, this two role, how it's consuming and it has their own role. Similar, you can map it here. If in a bank, customer is going right, customer can see the common area and cash deposit area. Agree or not? Right? But
Yeah.
he cannot see employee area, manager room, or safe room, vault, where vault is there. He cannot go there directly, right, and take safe deposit or money, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a crime. So for that, bank has differentiated the access. Now, if you're coming to the employee, right, employee can access what customer can access. He can go to the cash area, right, or common area.
Yeah.
There is no restriction.
Right.
Plus, they can go to their employee area also. Right? Employee
Yes.
area also they can go. Manager room also they can go. But the safe room they cannot go. For that, manager has only access, right? So now coming to the manager can go where the customer can go. Manager can go where employee can go, right?
Yeah.
Plus, he has this unique access for safe,
Access to vault.
right? So now is it clear?
Yes. Yes.
So what I try to explain, like not from ServiceNow point of view, I always try to relate that concept to real time, what you are doing actually. So it will be more clear. It's all about concept. It's not about learning. Okay. If you understand it well, it will be very easy. So now here we are good with roles, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So when you are coming to this, when you are installing your system, right? When you are getting your PDI or any instance, few of the roles that are coming automatically to you. That role is first is system administrator. That like a system administrator is like whatever you are seeing now in your PDI, right? System administrator. That is like the one of the base system role that coming with the your instance. Now the second is specialized administrator. So this one is like if you are giving a special permission to a person to show some of the specific area only, they are admin. That is called specified administrator. But he's not super admin. He's admin, but he's this guy is super admin. You can say this is the admin, but of a specific area, like assignment rule,
Mm.
knowledge base, human resource, report, web services. Now, our third role is coming, and this is the most important role I can say among the service now. They are called fulfiller. So, what fulfiller is doing, right? Fulfiller is giving like a they are going the actual way, and if you'll see from the work wise, right, they are only the role where they are totally dependent on service now to do everything. So most of the company are buying service now because of this fulfiller role only. So what they are doing, they are working on incident, they are working on change. Okay. And if customer is facing any issue, they will come to their whatever issue they are going, your request you are doing, they are going to work on it. Okay. Approval role is something where they are approving a request raised by a requester. Okay. So I will just give you a small example to make you understand. You are getting this role, right? Administrator. Right?
Yeah.
Now what you are going to do, you will go to incident. Open incident. I'm opening any incident, okay? Email server is down. Here, if you can see, it's raised by David Miller. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm giving a real-time scenario to just make you understand how this whole, like everything is work here. So for that, I will simply I will create a table. Okay. Here the role name, here the user. I'm taking example of the incident. Okay. So if the first is like you have shown the system administrator, right?
Mm-hmm.
So system administrator is like the login user. This is super admin. So it's very easy to identify. You can tell it. This is nothing but system administrator. So this is easy, like it's whoever is the login user, that is the okay. This is become our first user, okay? This guy. Now, if you see the specialized administrator.
Administrator.
We don't have for this particular incident, right? We don't have any that type of role. Okay. So just getting concept is enough for this. I will move to the next role, fulfiller. Okay. How fulfiller is specified here? Fulfiller is the person who is working on that incident. So if you come here, right, you are going to select a Service desk I'm selecting, okay? This is assignment group. In service desk, I will select any guy like this, David Luke, ITIL user, this ITIL user. Okay. This is easy to understand. So ITIL user, if you see here, the role, if they mention here, right? The ITIL user is somebody who is fulfilling your request, who is working on that incident or request, whatever you are giving, correct?
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm selecting this ITIL user and saving it. Now this person, David Miller, an ITIL user.
So the ITIL user is the fulfiller.
Yes, exactly. This I'm removing, just not confused, okay?
Okay.
So now this is more clear, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So now, if I will log in, like suppose I have logged in as a David Miller, okay? I will impersonate as a David Miller. Sorry, David Miller. So for David Miller, right, if you see how his like incident will work, right, look like. If you'll notice what 9005, right, will open this incident. Can you see it?
Yeah.
This is his view, like how a end user can see the incident. Okay. He has raised it. He can give your comment also. Like only provide me resolution and post it. Okay.
Okay.
Now I'll just end the impersonation. I will try to impersonate the other user. Other user means like whoever is the fulfiller. Fulfiller is what? ITIL user.
Okay.
So ITIL user, right? In the same incident,
Incident.
he can see it, but the look and feel you can. I will just search it from here. There is different way to go from incident. Also, you can get it, but I'm just to make it fast. I'm getting. So this is how he can see it. And if notice what David Miller has made the comment, right, he can see it. Kindly provide me the reason. Can you see? Now he is the person who is going to work on that. Like he is to provide the resolution. He has to say, I'm working on, suppose I have checked email server. Need to check kind of thing. Okay, anything update, like whatever he is doing, okay, he can do that. Okay, if you want to make some comment for David Miller, that also he can do. You can access his name and tell that kindly give more detail. Provide me a screenshot. This is the usual scenario we are doing, right?
Okay.
If you are raising something for Amazon or any company you are using for help or for your internal company, this is what agents are doing. Actually, I'm trying to show you from different persona, different role, and how it look like. Okay. Now the ITL user has made this comment. Okay. If you want to resolve it, he can resolve it. He can walk and resolve it. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is a different persona we have. Role mapping. I try to show the basic system role with how it actually map to the our system. How to impersonate a user, that I just show you, right? Impersonation. Yeah. So impersonation is nothing but when like to test how ServiceNow instance will look when you are going to log in it through that. In that case, it's like we are using the impersonate user feature. Okay. Like it's a nothing but like a to get more. If you like if you are working on a system and you think that it requires some more detail, in that case you can directly either you can call that person or you can directly go there and then check it out, like how it look like, how login through that look like. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And why it's done? Because it's like a testing is very much required.
Right.
The main reason is the testing purpose. We need to test it. So this I already saw, like here impersonation, right? I show you already. So list. So the list is nothing but like in the service now when you open a instance, list is getting displayed, complete list. Okay, this is the list. Okay. Yeah. So we have 4 5 my more slides are there. Actually, I have to